All right, y'all, what's good, baby? It's your boy Brocky, Whiskey and Kicks. It's Whiskey Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's time to taste some whiskey, give my 2 cents, my review in my way, the way I like to do it. Brocky Taste the Booze. Today I have an offering. Actually, let me tell you how I got this. So a few weeks ago, I did a little tasting session with Jack Rose. Jack Rose, the whiskey bar in Washington, D.C. You might have heard of it before. And so right now, they're the bottom level of Jack Rose. It has been changed from a restaurant, because of COVID, into a store. So a lot of the bottles that they had up on the wall, they're selling. So you can get some really good stuff. So I'm looking around and waiting, because I'm always early. So I'm waiting to start the shoot. And I see a few things that I want. So Bill Thomas, the owner of Jack Rose. Bill's there filling up the tasting kits for people who are going to participate in the tasting with us virtually, because they're coming to pick their stuff up right before the shoot. So he's behind the counter just doing stuff, and we're talking whiskey, just talking shop. And he had this, what is it called? It is called New Southern Revival, straight bourbon whiskey by Highwire Distillery, Highwire Distilling Company out of Charleston, South Carolina. And he was talking about it, and it sounded really interesting. So I said, no, I'm gonna get a bottle of this stuff. And he said, well, actually, as a gift for participating in this tasting with Jack Rose, I'm gonna gift you some of this Highwire New Southern. This Highwire Distilling, what is it called? New Southern Revival straight bourbon whiskey, distilled from red corn, Jimmy red corn. Yes, I said red corn. I had never heard of it. So let me read up a little bit here. So yeah, that's why I have this vial here. It looks like oil that you might put on your neck to smell good before you go out. But it's actually bourbon whiskey. So let's dig into this a little bit. So about this Jimmy red corn, rescued from near extinction by Ted Tuning, or is it Shuning? I think it's Tuning. Jimmy red corn was already making waves in the culinary world when we opened our doors in 2013. Named for James Island just over the bridge from Charleston and heralded by Chef Sean Brock, Jimmy Red was a legendary moonshiner's corn that had dwindled down to a mere 2 cobs following the death of the last man known to grow it. His family gave the seeds to Ted, who began the arduous process of bringing it back to life. Through the efforts of folks like Ted, Glenn Roberts of Aaron Mills, Greg Johnsman of Geechee Boy Mill. Geechee Boy Mill, that's what I'm talking about. My people live in South Carolina on my dad's side. It might have something to do with this, who knows? And Sean Brock, Jimmy Red Corn seed reserves were slowly being rebuilt. In 2015, thanks to the diligence of Dr. David Shields of University of South Carolina, Jimmy Red Corn was accepted as a new addition to the Slow Food Arc of Taste, an international catalog of endangered heritage foods. So that's the red corn. A little bit of a background on the red corn. So let me pour a little bit of this stuff, and we're gonna talk about this whiskey a little bit. Look at that color, jeez. I mean, I'm not super huge on that, but look at that. That is beautiful, man. So Highwire Distilling, situated in the center of historic downtown Charleston, South Carolina. Highwire specializes in premium, handcrafted small batch spirits using the finest ingredients to develop recipes with a creative culinary approach. Because as we know, food and booze, I mean, come on, it goes together. I mean, we all know this. So Highwire produces a distinctive line of small batch gins, rums, whiskeys, and vodkas made from premium specialized ingredients. Scott Blackwell, a CIA-trained baker and owner distiller at Highwire, applies his knowledge of artisanal grains and culinary techniques to the spirits he creates. Hopefully, I'm not sure how old this article is. Hopefully it's up to date, and the gentleman Scott Blackwell is still the actual owner and distiller of this distillery. If not, my apologies. Jimmy Red Corn is a distinctive corn. We already read that. That's a little bit of history. Let's talk about the whiskey. 102 proof. Notes of nutmeg and toffee on the nose. The palate is earthy, smooth, and a silky character with a distinct nuttiness. Notes of cherry, vanilla, and cinnamon, tobacco, and caramel. Cherry, huh? Let's see. Let's move this thing around a little bit, get some air in there. Man, it's so sweet on the nose. Oh my God, and I love a sweet bourbon. It is sweet. I get it. Yeah. Woo, what was that? Yeah, that nutmeg is showing up. That sweetness, man. I love it. I love that. I love the nose of this. It's really nice. It's pleasant. 102 proof. I'm curious about this right now. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I want to pick up this cherry. I want to see. Because I'm actually picking that up a little bit on the nose. All right, let's go. Oh my God. The cherry just smacks you in the face. Not in a cherry vodka kind of way. That cherry jumps out. I mean, instantly. That's fantastic. Oh man, beautiful. That's a beautiful expression. I like it. Look at the color. It looks like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, look at the color of that thing. I don't know if you can see it from there, but the color is so dark. It has it kind of reminds me of a whiskey that might have been rested in like a wine, like a barrel that wine was in or something like that. It gives it that kind of cherry look, if that makes any sense. That darker look. That's beautiful, man. Yep. The finish is really pleasant too. It's a little, it got some kick to it. That 102 shows up in this one. The 102 proof is not hidden. It's not hidden. It's there. But I'm not saying that it should be hidden. That's fine. You know, I like high proof whiskey. Everyone knows that, and I don't mind that. It's not unnecessarily harsh on the nose, on my palate, and on the finish. It's pleasant from the beginning to the end. It's a beautiful whiskey. I'm gonna add a drop of water to it to see what happens. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put 2 drops. All right. Let's see how this plays around. See if anything else jumps out. Cause I didn't pick up any tobacco at all. Caramel, yes, but no tobacco at all. I pick up tobacco now. I pick up less cherry now too. Less cherry, more tobacco for sure. I actually picked up tobacco on the nose when I was bringing it up to taste. Pause. And I got that. I got tobacco on the nose a little bit, and it's on the palate. I get it. It's nice, man. Again, we are talking about High Wire Distilling Company out of Charleston, South Carolina. You know, there's some good whiskeys out here, man. There's some really good whiskeys across the country right now. Some good bourbons specifically, and I suggest this one big time. I'm gonna go. Hopefully, they still have a bottle over there. I need to contact Jack Rose to see if they still have any bottles, because I'd like to get a whole bottle of this. The bottling is really nice too. And again, it's called New Southern Revival Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 100% Jimmy Red Corn. Jimmy Red Corn. I'm gonna yeah, It's doing something different again. Man, it has some heat to it. I'm gonna this would be really nice in a Manhattan. Really nice in a Manhattan. I can get that cherry. This would be really nice in a Manhattan, but I'm definitely not gonna use this for it. That's for sipping. I'm gonna go find myself a bottle of this. Again, thank you, Jack Rose. Thank you, Bill, for tossing this to me. I appreciate it. I think I'm gonna have to come see you guys for a whole bottle. I hope you guys have some left. And again, get out there and try it out, man. Hopefully you guys enjoying these videos. It's Whiskey Wednesday. Pour yourself a little something, sip a little something, and if you've tried this bourbon, let me know what you think about it. I'm curious because I like it a lot. It's nice, man. It's really nice, and I'm really impressed by it. So, cheers to you guys. This is Brocky, Whiskey and Kick signing off. I'm gonna finish sipping this whiskey, and I have to go edit this video to put out tomorrow because I didn't feel good yesterday. I usually shoot on Mondays, put it out on Wednesday, but it's Tuesday, but it's Wednesday because you're seeing this on a Wednesday. So happy Whiskey Wednesday. Y'all be good.